record. Okay, everything's live. Nothing's blown up yet. Yet being the operative word. Fleet log. 3 weeks after the events of the last episode, involving the Starship expedition and the Svalinn, and getting sucked into a subspace ocean, and alongside the USS Clydesdale and the starbase, through hard work and some ingenious scientific inquiry, we managed to find a way out of the subspace ocean and continued on unscathed. We now open and are seen in the new Anchorage system, where the new starbase Aegis will be set up. The Anchorage system. You've just managed to warp into this system. That is not quite the right. You just managed to warp into the system a few hours ago, and you are going to be setting up shop in the rich Jovian moon system of Anchorage 1. There's Anchorage 2, which is a Class D world. Anchorage 3, which is a methane ice ball. And then there is an actual binary star system way out, in the distance is a secondary sun. A tiny red dwarf that I got dragged along for this.
No Class M's?
No Class M's. But there are a couple terraforming candidates within the Jovian system of Anchorage 1. Some Class L's, some that would be viable for doming or underground facilities. And any questions or roleplay at this particular moment, as the expedition and the Clydesdale are basically preparing to drop off the starbase in a stable orbit, and then worker bees and the like will descend upon it to begin assembly sometime tomorrow, when Admiral Nea will be here in the USS Guardian to oversee the gold shovel ceremony, as they would say in the 21st century.
Are there any other ships in the system?
Just you, the expedition, and the Clydesdale, as of this moment. If you would like to do a sensor scan. Of course, who am I talking to? Of course, you guys would want to do a sensor scan.
Sure, let's do a sensor scan.
One sensor scan coming right up.
How wide of a berth do you want on that?
Captain?
I think long range should be nice. I'd like to know who's in the neighborhood.
Just scan the whole system.
The whole system, a little bit outside of it.
Right.
All right. Reason science difficulty be assisted by sensor science. Brought down diff 2 from your advanced sensors.
Know what? Let me get one dice with threat.
Oh, I already got it. There's 5 of you today. You wrote presence command for some reason.
But then it's one more success, just on the numbers.
Okay. Yep, I see that. So that definitely works. And the ship pulls through too. So that is 2 momentum generated. There are no other ships in the system. No other forms of artificial. No other artificial signals besides one simple space buoy. Way the heck out here by the secondary star. It's just a standard nav buoy, kind of saying that we've been here. Federation claims this. Please don't disturb the grass. Any other questions you would like to ask for your science officer question and additional for a moment?
Does the chain of command want to ask?
Are there any native life forms on any of these planets?
I'll take that as a free question. There's no M-class environment, and there has been a significant survey of the Class L environments to completely rule that out.
Hey,
But-
Captain, you want to do a little planetary surveys?
Make it so.
Sure, what's the worst that can happen?
I mean, I thought makes perfect sense to do so because the station will be here.
Yep, and it is at this point that the Clydesdale officially ask if it is time to release the tractor beams. They remind you that they can push the button and release them, but in order to pack up the starbase again, it's going to take several hours, 6 to 8 hours to reattach everything. So they kind of want like a thumbs up before they push that button.
Okay, begin scanning the planets.
Okay. You could do a definite scan of the Jovian system. You could give me 1 momentum, L, or we can just do another scan.
Let's do another.
Play it again, Sam. Yeah. I actually don't have a diff 0 button. I need to fix that. But yeah. Normally diff 2, brought down to diff 1 because of advanced sensors, brought down to diff 0 because of your testing theory.
Theory into practice, and testing a theory nets me an extra die. 4 momentum.
Let me double check that. Because I think advanced sensors can only bring it down to... minimum of 0. Okay, so that clears. And then testing a theory.
Gets me an extra die. Theory into practice reduces the difficulty by 1.
To a minimum of 0. Okay, so that still tracks. Because there's some talents that only bring it down to a difficulty of 1. But no, this works. So that is 4 momentum. Which means you are full up. I don't have the stats right on me, but there's at least 30 different sizable moons. There's a very advanced ring system around this planet. Lots of really interesting and intense orbital mechanics. The rings are full of iron ore, uranium, and the planet is mostly hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide.
Uranium.
Yep, there's some raw uranium rocks that you can just lift out of the rings.
Captain, do we want to set up a mining operation here?
Little operation on the side.
Yes, having more resources is always a good thing.
Any other precious minerals?
What else did you say, author?
Hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide. Actually, yeah, there's actually some signs of organic chemicals in the atmosphere of the giant. Like really simple, like methane. Methane and very simple hydrocarbons. Which is at that point where it's kind of on the fence where that's a sign of life, but it could be.
Interesting.
So 1 planet down. If you want, we can just kind of sum this up into a full-on system scan roll.
What we were trying to do.
Yep. Maldone, as you are setting up a survey A plot, something interesting happens. This is normally a very easy task. This is basically just bringing around the systems and orbital transfers, which you've been doing on napkins since high school.
All right.
However, there's a bit of... However, the math, as you look at your console, goes a little squirrely. For some reason, it's a difficult... There's a +5 complication on the check. And just looking at this, you realize, wait a sec, there's something wrong with this. Now, you could attempt that at check, or you can ask for help and try to see what's going on.
Yep, let's try to figure out what's going on first.
Yeah, as it looks like you're trying to plot a course, and the computer simulation just keeps sliding to the left.
All right, someone needs to come check my math.
Oh, would you like to check the math?
There's math to be checked.
Yeah, orbital mechanics.
Yeah, I could check it.
All right, to check and see what's going on. Reason. All right, to check the math, reason, con, or science, difficulty 3, assisted by computer science. And one of you can take lead, one of you can assist.
I guess I'll take lead then.
Would you like to buy additional dice?
Yes. Yes, we're going to be buying some additional dice.
And
one dice with threat, second one with momentum.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to re-roll one of those. Wow.
Okay.
Come on, Elle. Big swing. You can assist with reason science. And do you have any focuses, astronomical phenomenon or astrophysics? Oh, Maldon, you do have you would have a focus in astronavigation.
Yes.
So
yes, I do.
Yep, we could just apply that there. So that's +2. All right. One momentum generated as it catches you off guard because you initially thought, okay, there's 2 stars, one of them so far out I can almost round error out. There's this planet here, there's a lot of moons around it, but I can kind of edge around it. And you're plotting the course according to these gravity wells. There's an extra gravity well in the system. There was something else here that wasn't in the initial survey that is emitting a lot of gravity, and it's kind of throwing off the orbital mechanics.
Lovely.
And there it is.
Gravity pull.
Would you like to ask just a question? It's a small gravity mass that is near the star, but not quite right next to it. It is approaching 0.25 solar masses and growing.
Is this it right here?
That's the thing. Yep.
Is that a black hole?
I'll answer that for a science question.
or a wormhole.
Wormhole wouldn't be growing.
It's a shower, not a grower.
God damn it. Yeah, for one science question, I'll answer if that is a black hole.
I believe that may be a very pertinent piece of information if we're building here.
Agreed.
Is it a black hole?
For
We're
a
asking the
science
question.
What kind of phenomenon is it?
Yeah, that is a better question.
That is indeed a black hole.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Blanking out the curse words.
You and you can double check over the preliminary system scans and that at the ecliptic did.
Captain, you might want to grab your flashlight.
Why?
There's a black hole.
I'll warn the Clydesdale.
Okay, just a reminder of physics. As of now, nothing in systems in danger except maybe the star. If this black hole,
Except maybe the star.
well, if the
Mine
black
isn't.
hole, if the black hole gets big enough, it might start pulling gas off the star, and it could create an accretion in dust, and that can cause very fun things. But a black hole by itself in space is not really a danger until oh, you get too close. And you have to be really stupid to get really close to a black hole.
I mean, it's also near the sun. That's also the problem.
Correct me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, though. As soon as it starts pulling things from the sun, it's going to start growing. And that's going to cause the gravity in the system to go crazy, making it even
With you
worse,
on that.
correct?
I
Can
think
we-
the sun
actually-
and the black hole.
Can we
actually
run a
becomes
projection on that?
A larger problem.
Yeah, you can run a projection. Yeah, reason science, diff 2, assisted by computer science.
El,
want me to
can
run a
you do it,
projection?
please? Yes, please.
That's your thing.
I'm going to be dispelling a lot of black hole myths. I just feel it.
Research, computers.
Astrophysics.
Nope.
Yeah, this isn't research. This is going forward with information, not backwards.
First research.
Let's do 2. Let me buy 1 die with momentum.
Okay.
Also, can I assist on that?
Yeah, you can assist with reason and con.
Need a ship roll too.
All right. You got that momentum and back. It's not going to affect the orbits of the planets as much as you think it is, because the mass moving from the star to the black hole, the math will still work exactly the same as far as orbital mechanics go. Might be a little to the left. That doesn't matter. The big issue is when the matter is infalling into the black hole. If it comes in at just the right angle, it'll start swirling around the black hole, and that will cause the matter to rub up against each other, or as it's spiraling the drain, and that rubbing against each other, the friction can cause high intensity X-rays. And that's how you get all sorts of phenomena. Especially if you scale up to a galactic scale, called a quasar.
Should we mention this to Starfleet Command and Corps engineers, see if they want to reevaluate their positioning of this starbase?
I'd say so.
Well, one thing of note is that at the survey, the initial survey did by the Ecliptic, like a month ago, did not show this was here. So, curiouser and curiouser.
Missed it.
I mean,
Or it appeared recently.
there's a chance it was artificially made, and if so, there's a chance that it could artificially really increase in size by whatever made it.
Not to be that guy, but there's a chance as well that this has a good bit to do with the stuff that Q was trying to wave us off of earlier.
So let's find another system to put this station, because I do not trust that black hole.
Hey, why don't you take a shuttle in and see what's in there?
Oh, sure. I'll just take one down right in there right now.
I mean,
I
don't
always.
I don't think it's a good idea to spaghettify by a shuttle and our flight officer.
Oh, definitely not our flight officer. I was talking about our science officer.
A little linguine
Fine,
never
throw
hurt.
Throw a red shirt in there.
I don't
They're
think you have
for-
time to hurt.
Aren't you a good shirt?
As you are discussing this,
Technically.
particular craft jumps from out of the atmosphere. It rises out of the atmosphere of the gas giant and is pulling away quickly. And it sees you guys and goes, "Oh shit!" and it takes off running. And it
Do you know
is
what kind of ship this is?
uh
I would like a tactical scan. Or just a scan.
Reason Con difficulty 3. And this craft is skill 3 and is also has something trapped in its tractor beam that is roughly scale 1, it's like a large school bus being towed behind it.
This is full. Oh god. Scan it.
I am.
Reason Con diff 3.
I don't think I have any focus. I don't have any starship recognition or anything like that.
Take a direct.
I do have anti-piracy though, if this is a known pirate vessel. Or
I
mean,
vessel of such design.
I
It
mean,
is-
wouldn't Mel Don be better off doing the check if it's con?
I mean, he sure would, yeah. I would be glad to hand it over. It needs to get done.
You are unable to discern if this is a pirate ship or not.
Is Meldon doing this? I'll assist him if so. We just need to figure out which one.
Small craft gonna count as a focus here.
The craft is scale 3, but is kind of in that.
I was thinking of the smaller one. The scale 1.
The scale 1 thing is towing does not appear to be a craft.
Okay.
It's just an object that's about that size.
Gotcha.
Out of the atmosphere of what now? Of which planet?
Of the Jovian and gas giant. It just rose out from the surface and then saw you guys and went, "Oh shit," and starts tearing off this way.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna have a focus in finding out whatever this is.
Wouldn't sensor imaging be a focus?
I mean, it depends on how the DM wants to rule it, technically.
Yeah, I'll take sensor imaging as a focus.
Okay.
And Ash, you can assist with reason and security.
Roger that.
We're gonna take 2 dice. First one with threat. Second one.
Okay.
Actually, we're gonna go up to 5 dice. And we're gonna take that last dice also with momentum.
All right. And
What are you doing there all by yourself? I tried.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll my 0. Okay. I actually do still have 2 momentum, so I can just squash that.
Yes. Yep. Okay, so we crossed that from Calder, unfortunately, but just managed to get a hold of it. This configuration of craft does not correlate to any species or anything that you've seen.
Lovely.
But it's small, it's fast, and it's pulling away. It is now 1 zone away from you and moving towards the black hole.
Hail it, right?
Should we pursue it?
Captain, your orders.
Hail and begin a pursuit course.
Which one would you like to do first?
Hail.
Okay. That would be a roll engineering. Not that far away. Diff 1. But there is something going squirry with the train.
I mean, GM, does the design look familiar to me because of a certain image?
That timeline was erased. The events of that, the events of that episode, never happened in this timeline. Although,
but there is but we did say in case of something like in case certain conditions happen, those locked memories would be unlocked.
you did say that. I'm gonna spend 2 threat and to activate something, and we still have the hail row. Frost.
Take a reactor last.
Take the lead on that one.
Yep, you can, or you can activate an NPC and have them do it.
Look at the ship here too. Svalinn for the win.
Oof. Unfortunately, if you don't get any hits, it's none of the assists can go through. You have to get at least 1
Oh, that's right.
on your main dice. Would you like to reroll? Somehow?
Yeah, I'll use determination. Other cultures are interesting, have much to offer.
It certainly looks to be another culture. There we go. And we'll take those assists in tow. So that is an extra 3 momentum generated. In response, they do not respond onto the hail, but they drop the device and fire a torpedo at it, utterly destroying it. And they are still tearing off towards the black hole.
Are they accelerating faster than we can?
They have used power to accelerate this much.
I mean, have they already? Okay. Is there a way where we could scan the wreckage of it, or is it just atoms?
You can scan the wreckage of it, but yeah, you're probably not going to get much. But you can certainly try. And the debris was dropped. There. So it is 2 zones away from you.
Captain, should we try maybe see if we can get in front of them, block their path to the black hole, disable them? What are you thinking?
Captain, get me closer and I can grab it on the tractor beam.
Make it so, but make sure we don't get too close to the black hole.
I will say that you can get within navigational range of the black hole. You could probably safely orbit this black hole at cislunar distance, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
That'll get me
Mello,
within blah
just-
blah blah this long, which is
Yeah,
engaged.
just
Close range.
yeah, just don't run over it, obviously.
Aye, Captain. Plot a course.
Pursuit course.
Yep.
Intercept course, I believe is the correct term
Intercept.
here. Sounds
Alright.
cooler.
Do we want to raise shields while we're at it?
Probably.
Captain, your orders. I mean, you can't,
tractor beam.
you can go in here, air green alert. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. But
You don't want to go in there green alert just because of that black hole.
and
He
and
wants
the,
you to say the thing. Say the thing.
Why'd you say the thing, Deb?
Red alert because this ship is potentially hostile.
It is armed.
All hands, red alert.
I'm waiting on that tractor beam as soon as we get within range.
All right, we are somewhat in combat rounds now, so time is of the essence.
Control con.
Diff 1, engine con, this will cost 1 power.
We'll take a dice with threat.
All right. Okay. Swoosh and swoosh. You are now at move this here, so it's not quite in range yet. You are now in the same zone as the enemy ship.
Just keep the initiative, and I'll track people.
You do have you do have 1 bonus momentum in Maldone. Do you want to use that for improved impulse engines?
Yes.
Yep, you can use 1. You can use 2 momentum whenever you do impulse task, and that makes you harder to hit.
I think I'll go in. So, am I still connected? And still talk to the ship?
You can still talk to them. You're not sure if they're listening, but the line's still open.
Okay, I'm going to give a standard warning to stop their to state their business. And why are
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Well, it's an unregistered starship. Within deep into Federation space. Well into Federation space. And what was it towing, and why was it going towards a black hole?
Okay, which one of those questions do you want answered first? I'll give you 2 questions you can ask.
Okay, I think more state your business, because that's the standard thing.
State your business and ID yourselves?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, I'll allow you to sneak that in as you are accelerating. Because we're quasi in combat. Presence command, difficulty 2, assisted by communications command.
Take a threat GM.
Okay.
I activate bold. I'm gonna eagle that 0. So that is 3 momentum.
Excellent. They would they reply at this point? They reply, I back. We are here to stop the Federation colonialism.
Oh. They're hostile. Yay.
But they're still attempting to book it. Keep the initiative still in play. You are within tractor range.
Beep, 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 beep. Mine.
I think I'm going to. I don't know if it's a good idea to do this, but by saying by converting a planet's core to have high composites of dilithium, because I know they did that.
Oh. He's gonna he's gonna shout back. The Federation doesn't have dominion over time. He's booking it, and he does not want to get snagged. So I don't think there's an actual task for tractor beams, is there?
Yeah, it's just an action.
You're gonna have
I
to.
think.
You're gonna actually have to try to do this.
Okay. Yeah. Fine with that. I believe it's control security assisted by structure security.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm gonna make it daring because of how quickly both of your ships are moving.
Okay. Take a threat.
I have use for that.
And I will take 2 momentum.
Sure.
Who rolled the complication?
8. No, I rerolled it.
Yep. I see the reroll. 8 on a diff 3. Really?
I would like to make advantages to make it harder for them to break out.
Line
So-
set.
Diff
hit the
4 to
brakes.
break out. Hold
Yeah,
on,
you-
let me check our ship.
Yeah, you would have a scale 3 tractor beam, so you can
Yeah,
use a
so
diff
I
4,
want to
diff
raise
5.
it up to a diff 4 with the 2 float.
You have one more float,
A diff 5
bugger.
with 1 float and 1 of our saved. No,
Just no. You cast no.
I cast no.
Cool, because I can do that too. Reroll all those dice.
Oh, it dies.
All the dice you just rolled, reroll them. Time went sideways.
So since I re-rolled 1, do I just redo it like it's a new roll?
Yeah. You redo it like it's a new roll.
And
Just
is that the ship and the assist as well, or just the?
The ship and the assist as well.
Now
Okay.
quash that comp, but it's still a success.
Uh,
What happens with those advantages?
Oh, that's my character sheet, not the ship one. My bad.
the advantages will still stay if
Okay,
this hit, which
It
it
did.
does hit. So that didn't work as well as I thought. Still, fun effect.
There we go.
Six.
All
Fun
right, so
effect, but
so
no.
we're at 6. All right, so make it diff 6 to get out. Ash, you have 2 float.
I'm harder for them to leave.
So we are at difficulty 6 for them to get out. Yep, you have them fully ensnared. There was this weird glitch where, in your memories where you did it, you did it, you got them really good, and then your memory just kind of skips back 5 seconds. Like, wait, I have to do it again? Okay, I guess I'll do it again. And you
Oh,
have
well.
this
Easy
distinct,
enough.
you have this distinct sense of deja vu.
Oh, I did it again, and that's what matters.
Oops, I did it again. Okay, that's enough.
Okay, Brittany.
Screw you guys. I don't like you. Security. I'm gonna purchase an extra dice because we're kind of out of range. Because this will be diff 3 because we are at. This is a medium range weapon.
We're in close.
Yep. So I'm rolling 4 dice. Diff 3. And ship task roll should be 1. Oh no.
Oh yes, it complicated.
Still hits though. So they're gonna get half this damage back to them. Actually, they're probably gonna get all this damage back to them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 damage against you. I'm going to add 1 more to make that 5. Give you a breach. And this isn't the Mobius, but it does gain that effect. So it gains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra turns. Because screw you.
What does it mean by extra turns?
You'll find
Does it
out.
have,
It is stealing time from you.
Oh
At times.
God.
Borrowing time.
Yep. These are
They don't know
chronoton
time
things.
either.
As the bright flash of light hits across your screen, go ahead and roll me a structure breach. Or do you not have that?
This structure? They just
how do I-
targeted structure?
No, they didn't charge it. damage systems.
We say game day of hell.
Weapons. Your weapons have been impacted.
Oh yeah, I added the breaches from Saturday's session.
Okay. Yep, because those are still in effect.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, great.
But unfortunately, they take 8 damages. Well, so that's another. Yeah, that's easily a breach for them. And unfortunately, so they lost 1 turn, but they gained 5 more. I think I win. That was their turn. I have no reason to keep right now, so you guys can go.
Well, I used my turn to tractor beam them, I think. So, I will have to be ordered to shoot.
Does this count as a new scene?
It is not counted as a new scene yet.
So I can't use direct.
When did you last use your direct?
To help Ghost. Okay, I'm going to instead activate Zogar.
Okay.
And do 2 phaser shots. Well, 1 phaser shot at the ship. Going to aim and hit its engines.
Can we not?
Because you said that I'm gonna do it more.
Just be glad you wasted my turn on a tractor beam.
Yep.
Yep. Gotta spend a threat for bold.
And you have fast targeting system, so targeting a specific subsystem won't incur bonus, but you are in close range with each other. So it'd be a +3 difficulty 3 to hit. And
Could I make a suggestion?
Don't worry. Okay, what is it?
Don't go with Zogar yet.
Zogar has precise targeting.
No, I'm saying let L scan for weakness and then keep. And then wreck their fucking shit.
I mean, he's gonna be going with 4 dice, and 2 of those dice can be re-rolled.
Okay.
plus, from an
L
original,
also has a second planet that he's thinking about right now.
plus I will remind you this is a scale 3 ship, so keep that in mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is 4 successes with 1
You rolled engineering for some reason.
Okay, let's double check.
What's his security
Won't
score?
matter. It won't matter.
Yep, we're good.
19.
Yep. All right, so we have 1, and then the weapon security from the ship. Oh, how did you get the 4 dice?
I spent 2 momentum.
Okay. And how did you get the 3rd dice?
1 threat.
There we go. Yeah, I was reading something else, so I spaced that. Ship roll, weapon security.
Who's gonna go that? Well,
I
who's
got it.
on it? Okay, do it.
All right. That is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll your phaser bank damage, and you are specifically targeting engines.
Yes.
And is this spread?
Yes.
All right. Hit me.
We'll dump 2 power into this.
Save
Oh.
2 momentum.
Give us back 1 momentum GM because it's 4 successes on a diff 3.
Yep. Got it.
Okay, spend 1 to wiggle those 4 die, all those zeros.
Oh, come on. That hurts him. Just a little bit of damage in. Oh, you have versatile. So 1 versatile. Now it goes into that.
Okay,
1,
so
4.
all those effects, well, add piercing to the attack because position targeting adds pierce 1.
Okay. So. All right. So we have a base damage of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Base 7, and then we have pierce 1. Correct?
Yeah.
Taking spoke pierce. Okay, that is at least 1 breach. Yep. That is another breach. And spread, half of that goes to another system with the same piercing. Half of 7 is 3. And that cracks their shields. So you do it. So you fill their work track. That is another breach, and this thing goes explodey.
Non-lethal. Because I did shoot the engines.
Yep.
So, go.
I hear an explosion.
Well, it's just. It's not death explosion. It's dead in the water explosion.
Yep, it's dead in the water. Unless. Yeah, you could definitely shoot non-lethal. This is an NPC ship, so it doesn't have the subsystems. But yeah, it is dead in the water.
I'll get a security team over. Ready, sir?
Shields are down.
Yep, send in a security team.
I run away.
You have authorization to use armor and weapons. Well, armor and rifles.
As you are running to leave the screen, the ship is stuck in the tractor beam, and the ends are down, and there's no lights coming from them, and then suddenly the ship just tears itself apart. There's a whirl of rainbows that shred this thing to ribbons, and it falls apart and decays through your tractor beam, and you are left with your tractor beam holding nothing.
How did they
GM
self-destruct
didn't
without
take risks.
engines?
Temporal failsafe.
Doesn't that need power?
Listen to what the GM said.
Yeah,
He's,
but
he
a
gave
temporal
he gave
device
away
would
a
need power.
clue He may not have meant to.
No, I don't think. I think
I
that was fairly obvious. That was just.
Yeah, I spent you threat and to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I spent it before you beamed on board the ship. I could have a lot of fun with that.
I would have stopped them, because then we would have been in ship combat, and it's a scale 3 ship. There's not many places they can hide.
Well, my question is,
L does bring up
your inspiration for this episode. Is it coming from more Voyager or more Enterprise?
I'm not sure where I'm getting his temporal mechanics from this from, but
well,
you are on the point. You do have a point about them not having power, because they were on emergency power. So something kind of went sideways on that.
Coin shaped, if you will.
Captain, they seem to be fleeing into that into that black hole. I suggest we launch a probe. Could we match that ship's shield frequency
I don't
for the
think
probe?
I don't think
we map ourselves as that ship.
I don't think we have the shield modulation to actually do it.
You did not scan there any specific shield modulation.
Yes, we have nothing.
Okay, well.
And if it's a one-way trip, then who knows where we'd be or when we'd be going.
That's what I'm saying. Launch a probe.
We wouldn't get anything back out of it if it's a black hole.
You don't usually fly into black holes.
I mean, a signal wouldn't come back out. You know?
Yeah,
Ella's having flashbacks to that episode where Elle saw 2 different timelines.
Me and
says, whoa, we need to think about this here.
Me and Mel are probably also have the same flashbacks, because I think Arthur was the first one to tell me.
I only say about the probe because there's obviously something different about this black hole if this ship was attempting to fly through it. If this is their means of transportation.
If it's just a regular old black hole, then sure,
we
lose a probe. But if it's not, then
we could get some information, or we lose a probe.
So yeah,
they're $1 a dime a dozen.
Is a good idea.
Yeah, fire probe.
Any particular class of probe you want?
We don't have any. All we have are probes and nothing special.
There's 9 classes of probes.
Mechanically, it doesn't really matter that much.
It's one of those fancy ones the captain bought from the Ferengi.
Yeah, a class 12 probe.
Yeah, the trash probe.
It's the pinball machine.
I mean,
that thing you bought.
Yeah, the one that cost me like $3. Like out of my large, like that was barely a dent in my money. I still got 2 bars of platinum.
Do me a favor, L. Don't launch that one.
Yeah, you can launch. You can launch a regular class probe. No roll for this. And where did I put that?
In this system, I think it's treated where you launch whatever probe is necessary. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you launch whatever
class.
probe is necessary. If there's any particular things you want to do with it, if you want to have special effects.
What's that little ship on top of the Svalinn?
That's a icon to say that you guys are harder to hit. It's a token marker. Where did I put that map? So I get for not labeling my maps. I know I made it.
Get map. How many maps do you have at this point?
A lot. No, that's not it. And I thought I saved it. I'm now going through every space map I have. I spent a long time setting that up. What the hey?
Did Roll20 eat it?
I think Roll20 ate it.
Oh no. It does that. And it sucks.
There it is. Okay. Note to self, kids, label your maps. Okay, Tokili. What you see is the black hole is slowly gaining mass, and it is starting to infall all matter from the star. It's also infalling in dark matter, which is how it's starting to grow in the first place. You see one big ship here, and it seems to be preoccupied with the black hole itself. It has sensors and energies, is managing this thing, trying to create it. You also see a bunch of these small raider classes, and they are definitely moving towards their position.
Can we call for help? Because we're dealing with a...
I want to scan the big ship. I want a tactical scan on that. Well, he does. Well, they do whatever they're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna warn them and see if L can figure out what's going on with this.
Okie dokie. All right. You go to call all out, and Bailey panically goes, "There's no response, Captain. There's no response from anyone. Even civilian in channels. I'm sweeping the entire air spectrum. I'm not seeing anyone on scans."
Okay, so now for L, I want to figure out why they're doing this, because I don't think this, like, what they're doing and what would happen if they keep doing it. Is that possible?
Yep, that'd be possible.
L. If you need Patterson to assist you, you can.
Meanwhile,
what?
Bailey's in the back of the bridge. It's hurriedly trying to hail someone.
No, I don't think I'm going to need his help because I'm going to do something else.
Testing theory and practice would definitely fall for this because you have looked into black hole astrophysics recently.
Oh, okay. So I get a free dice, then. So let me buy the other 2 dice, which would cost 5, but let's use threat.
5 threat,
5 threat.
and you're gonna make me roll for it, aren't you?
I'm gonna make you roll for it. Yes.
All right, 5 challenge dice.
You knew exactly what I was planning there.
Yep. Not bad, not bad. Get 3.
But I get. Let's see.
You're rolling 5 dice, and the ship's helping with computer science.
Do any focuses apply?
Astrophysics.
Are we tearing into subspace at all?
Nope. This is Newtonian, not Cochrane. No, it's Einsteinian physics, not Cochrane physics.
Yeah. So I may not get a focus this time, but that's okay.
Alright.
And now the ship.
Ship already rolled. Oh, got it.
Maldon got it.
So, 2 momentum. So, yeah, you have 1 float. Remember what I was saying about X-rays? The X-rays that come off a spinning black hole comes out of the rotational poles. It's based on the magnetic fields twisting around and the matter rubbing against each other. It produces high energy photons. X-ray, it can even get up to the gamma ray range. And these things are bright enough to be seen across the universe, so at point blank range, this is a Death Star. This thing could blow up planets. And it just happens to be rotating just the right axis, that its rotational axis is pointed straight at the starbase. And the entire planet, but starbase particularly.
Clydesdale, haul ass.
Clydesdale's not responding.
Can I stand now?
Nobody happens to be responding. Bailey, he says, she's getting dead air. Not even
Interference
static.
from the black hole.
No, actually.
Jamming?
We got time shifted.
No.
We'll have to deal with that later. Bigger problems.
Insight science difficulty 4. If you want to poke at that.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Not right now. I don't.
Choose
Just the rock has fixed focus.
Big ship must punch.
Big ship creating black hole about to kill planet must kill.
There is some interference from the black hole already, so you're gonna get a little bit of comp. And brought to diff 3 because your sensors are amazing and cut through that interference.
You're gonna get 1 threat. And I'm gonna take 2 momentum.
Okay. That works. L, I still owe you 1 float. Did you have any additional questions about the black hole or an advantage you wanted to make?
There was another advantage I wanted to do earlier with the ship, but I don't think that's going to matter now. But let's do it just in case it does. So 2 momentum for an advantage against chronoton weapons by remodulating the shields after taking the chronoton shots. So to remodulate the shields as to increase our resistance by 2 from any more chronoton shots.
It would be a 2 for 1 because it's an advantage. If you're doing the shield modulation, it'll be 1 for 1. But just specifically for the chronoton resistance, you can create advantage, increase resistance to chronoton weapons by 1, and that will stick throughout the entire episode.
Well,
I think sticking to the entire episode might be better.
I'll take the 1. If this is just an episode, fine. But if this becomes like a multi-episode thing, I want it to stick throughout.
At the end of the episode, you'll be able to analyze those frequencies, and you can create a long-standing trait or something for that. I don't have a clock. I don't have a clock icon. Any more icons on this? There we go. +1 resistance. Okay. Big ship. Let me get the stats here.
Yeah.
When you say big ship, how big are we talking about?
Ash will get the numbers here in a second.
Ash is probably like creating them. We don't talk to each other all the time on the bridge. We can send messages back and forth to terminals. He's probably sending a message to the science terminal right now. It's like, I need a scan for weakness now.
Guy, you like those people who text each other while also being 3 feet apart.
Well, it's more like you guys are talking on the bridge. I don't want to be back there screaming scan for weakness over and over again. Which is, it's hard for him not to, but...
scan for weakness is like the only thing L could pretty much do, unless taking over Zogar.
If you don't mind me screaming scan for weakness, I'll absolutely do so.
Call it. Disagree. There's lots of things L can do in a tactical situation, not just scan for weakness.
Scan for weakness is the most tactically best.
I'm saying with Zogar taking the potential of you subbing a tactical, because Zogar is...
Oh, fudge.
Yep, that's about all the information you get. Those unknowns are not going away. You can't.
So now he starts yelling at L to scan for weakness and requesting and asking the captain if he has permission to open fire on the ship, creating the black hole.
If you do scan and for weakness, you will be moving into engagement range, and we will be going full into combat.
Okay.
I want to shoot through the black hole. Can we do that?
Could I have a quick reminder of the thing they're doing?
They are creating a black hole, and it's spinning in just a way that once it gets up to speed, it will create plasma jets of gamma radiation, and it's pointed straight at the starbase, and that will fry all the electronics and fry everything. And oh my god, bad day.
And in other words, scan for weakness now.
Yeah.
we're go-
Just for context, this phenomenon is bright enough to be seen 10 billion light years away. We can see it from Earth. And now one is forming within 3 light hours of you.
Okay, so we're going full combat. Green light to use all the weapons.
We might scan for weakness.
Yes, scan for weakness, please.
I want to blow this thing up. Hurry! Time is of the essence.
All right.
I do, but we do have to deal,
Yeah, I
deal
know.
with the point guards.
No,
I
don't. No, because they're in the black hole right now. They're at the other end of it, right? This is the other side, right? So if we destroy the ship that's maintaining it, I hope it stops. It leaves. I don't know. We'll hope.
if you can get there, I mean, you do have the point guard to deal with, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4 zones
wait.
away from you.
Okay,
I'm confused then.
can we do one thing before combat begins?
You can certainly try. I will make a roll. I'll for that. But you go first.
Deploy the fighters.
Absolutely.
I'm confused then, GM. Where is this taking place? Is this on the other side of the black hole?
Nope. This is around the black hole. These guys were kind of hiding in the wake of it. You're still in your universe.
I misunderstood. I thought we were on the other. I thought this is what the probe was seeing on the other side of the black hole.
Yeah,
Nope,
same.
Yeah, my bad. I missay that. On
That's
approach,
why I was like, I'm
on
just gonna
approach-
shoot from.
Yeah, on approach
Yeah.
goes to the black hole. The probe was able to resolve these ships.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, what do you mean we have to make it through the point guard? I can just shoot from here to there.
Nope. You are starting from right there.
Which is what? Long extreme range to the big ship.
Extreme range to the big ship. You're at long range to the point guard.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore the
Al,
point guard, guys. I'm warning you now. I'm
Oh my
ignoring them
goodness.
for a second.
no, Ash. We need you to punch a hole so we could be in all weapon range of that boy.
You're pretty well versed at this.
Oh, it's gonna take me a
mean-
couple turns to take those guys out.
I mean, they're scale 3 minions, and
Yeah, but I
with-
can only do so many shots in a turn.
I know, but I mean, depending on how well we roll, and this ship is made for combat, we could probably take them out. Take one out, one per turn, one per player turn with Zogar and you.
All right. To deploy the fighters, control con diff 2. Oh wait, it's not engines, it's communication con. That's I don't know why I was blanking on how I did that.
L.
Oh,
No,
but-
Maldon. Deploy the fighters.
Did Maldon crash? Did I crash?
No,
No,
No.
you
We still
didn't.
hear you.
Okay.
Madon maybe. Oh, I saw him light up.
Hello? Can't hear you.
Help us, Maldon. Your only hope.
This won't count for your combat turn. We're just kind of doing one free turn each, and then we'll start counting down on who has acted and who's not. Because I am nice.
I don't consider these people you're throwing at us nice. This is mean. I know who these people are, and it is mean.
Oh,
I have played Star Trek Online. I am familiar.
As did I. I realized they were with them by like 2 pixels.
I was still surprised by that.
I recognize the ships. Yeah.
Yes, like, you know what? I will send you the picture of how I recognize them.
We don't have historical records of these things, do we?
I don't think Archer did.
No, they're not historical.
Oh, he didn't write of. He didn't. Of course, he did.
If he did, they're ultra super classified, and history kind of has a fluid definition for these guys. So
These guys are.
Maldon, we're waiting on a.
Yep,
Okay,
I need a third with threat. And that's
Okay,
it.
Thank
I
you.
just posted the image in Pollen check.
Oof.
Oh yeah, if you
nice.
zoom in, you can see what it is.
Yep. I actually photoshopped that together. So we have 5. So we have 3 E momentum. You have 2. You have 3 float. Maldon, would you like to use that for things?
Not how you spell it, but
Never heard of that one.
You remember
time
the
bastards.
season 3 premiere of Enterprise where they went back in time to World War II?
The space
the
Nazis?
Nazi
They're the
aliens?
space
Yeah.
Nazis.
Space Nazis.
No, Time Nazis.
Time Nazis. All right.
And they had a lot in Star Trek Online. They're dicks.
All right. So Maldon, you have 3 float. What would
Yep.
we be doing with that?
I don't know. What are we thinking?
Also, I need to know what configuration are the fighters in, defensive or offensive?
What do both of them do again?
Defensive.
+1 or -1, right?
Yeah, defensive, it makes you harder to hit, so it's +1 and on attacks against you. Offensive, if you get +2 in momentum on any attacks you do. The fighters provide 2 extra momentum on attacks you do in offensive config.
I recommend. And defense is 2 cover, you said?
Yep. It's +1 cover.
Oh, 1 cover?
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, considering that we need to stop this ship before it fires its Death Star at the starbase, let's go ahead and go with offensive.
All right. I need more tokens.
I think you'd be better off just labeling them fighter group.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, depending on how this combat goes, this is gonna be a thing.
I mean, you guys wanted a new ship. I'm trying to get you one.
Yeah, that's what I was
Break your
about to
old-
say. That's what I was about to say. Depending on how this combat goes, we might get that new ship sooner than you thought. Oh, but
We just
especially
bought the
with number-
starbase.
Especially with
Didn't
the
even-
number of breaches we have.
All right. We still have the three floats. So, did you want to apply that as an advantage on the fighter group or coordination?
Calder, if you want that new ship, like next episode, ramming speed.
Yeah, is there anything that we can do to make the fighters harder to take out? Our fighters?
I could definitely. I'll definitely do that. Yep, an advantage that they're in a tight formation. It'll be harder to pick them off.
Increase the diff to take them out.
Yeah, increase diff to take them out because I do have rules on individually targeting them. It basically takes the heat off you, but it will attack the fighters. This would make it harder to hit them.
Awesome.
All right. I'm now gonna take my free roll. All right, what's my roll here? I need to do structure, science, and I am hit this. Great. Do have a focus. Bollocks.
Good question.
If you direct your attention to the upper left-hand corner of the screen,
Oh no, you have a countdown.
I have a countdown. You don't know when this thing's gonna go off, but you just got 3 steps closer to that. If
I love you, but you're a dick.
if the counter hits the mysterious number that I have arbitrarily assigned, you lose. You lose the game.
Okay, Calder. Sorry, but I think I'm just gonna snipe a dick.
We are now fully in combat. All players are in position. Everyone is pissed off, and the stakes are raised. Players, it is now your
before
turn.
we start.
Yes.
Are there any additional hazards we should be aware of now that we're fighting so close to this thing?
Perhaps all the
You know,
raiders.
navigation and stuff. Well, not like that. I mean, like, will we have any problems moving or that kind of thing?
Movement in the black squares are just fine. Movement in the center 4, right where the accretion dish is, will occur radiation damage. Fighting through. If you stop through this plasma stream, you will accrue radiation damage.
Okay. This is a new scene from that last combat, right? So power resets.
Yeah, I'll count this as a new scene.
Thank you. Okay, I'm channeling my inner praxia. Let's go. I suggest we warp here. Right there. Is that medium or is that short to this thing?
1,
I want medium.
2, 3,
Maybe I want to be
4.
here.
Adjacent square, medium.
Okay, yeah. I suggest we warp here. To that square.
You don't quite have a clear line of sight unless you want to go through the accretion
No.
disk.
Actually, I want to be here. I suggest we go here, guys. Right there.
That will give you a clear path.
I want there. That is my suggestion of what we do right now on this first turn.
Is that a consensus? Is that what we're doing? Yes, no, maybe. Possibly.
I vote yes.
Maldon? Ready to skim a black hole at warp speed?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
All right.
Let's go. Let's get this puppy started, bro.
This is gonna be fun. Power requirement of 4 based on the zones. Difficulty 2.
That's not as bad as it used to be, but
If it wasn't for the combat situation, I might be convinced to do control.
Who wants to roll for challenge dice?
okay. Well, we're gonna have to go up to 5 dice to do this then.
You do have 6 momentum.
Yeah, by the first dice with threat, and then the other 2 dice with momentum.
It's diff 2, right?
Complication 3.
Yeah, so the more dice you roll, the higher chance of comp you have. I'm not saying don't roll 5, I'm just...
Yeah,
You're rolling 5?
I'm rolling 5.
Sounds good. And engine's con. Boom, baby. 1, 2, 3,
And
4.
somebody needs to roll 4 challenge dice. Because we have advanced warp core.
Yep.
I got it.
Nice.
Nice. So that entire warp jump only took 1 power, as by the seat of your pants, you're kind of eyeballing this warp jump and going, you hear Professor screaming in your head, do not do this maneuver. You're about to do this maneuver. Whoosh!
Around the black hole.
Skim around the black hole. The shields get a little hot, but you manage to avoid most of the damage. And you are now within long range of this thing and close range of this guy.
This might sound crazy, but Maldon, what is your science score?
It's like 3, 2, something like that. Let me double check. 3.
Let me check something.
He can do a sensor scan, and from his console, it'll be at +1 difficulty for override. But that's a power he has from the.
Yeah, because if we swift task, if we keep, they're gonna hit us first, and I'm not liking that. Let me pull up my reference sheet real quick. Scan for weakness is control science. Your control is amazing.
My
Science
control is great.
Blah is okay. It's a diff 1. It's a diff 1. What diff is stand for weakness?
Diff 1 at close range, +1 for each additional range band.
So it'll be a diff 3.
Mm-hmm.
But our sensors reduce that by 1, right?
By 2.
It does.
By 2.
I will leave this up to you. Do you feel confident in making a diff 3? Because it's 3 because you're override. A diff 3 control sign.
Well, it is.
If you fail, it's just a swift task wasted.
It is. I do have ability that it is running off my control, so I feel comfortable running it. I've got stuff for.
You don't happen to have. Hold on. Where's your sheet?
Yeah, you have that extra thumb that helps.
Yeah, but that only helps. Like, that doesn't help me make the check. That just helps with after making the check.
I'm not gonna. I'll leave this up to you if you think you can make it.
I think I can make it.
Okay. That's what I would suggest.
All right. Control science diff 3 assisted by sensor science.
Control
+1.
science diff 3. What is it that exactly that augmented control does again?
Let me double check, but I think you can make an automatic success if you increase your comp range by 2.
Complication.
Yeah, it's like you can get an auto success if you increase your comp range, but let me double check.
Auto success if you increase your comp range by 2.
So you could get 1 success, but you would have to roll at comp 2 for everything.
That's pretty good. That right there.
Yeah, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that success. Just
okay. So any additional dice?
Yes, we're gonna go for 2.
Just all the.
No, 1 with threat, 1 with momentum. First with threat, second with momentum.
All right.
And we're gonna squash that. Actually, no. That's bold. I don't have that here. So yeah, we're just gonna squash that.
All right, and the sensor science from the ship.
Got that, XO?
Sensor science coming.
You bold that comp, Maldon?
No, because that's for con. It's bold con, which I'm not using. I'm using science.
Oh, you quashed. Okay.
4, 5. There's diff 2. And then you get 1 float out from all fingers and thumbs. So you can use the float and one more to quash that complication.
That's the plan.
Sweet.
Good job.
You do have a sensor scan on this big ship.
We can keep for free.
Keep it free because it's quick to action.
Okay. Now I get to have fun. Thank you very much, Maldone. That was greatly appreciated. And don't worry, El. You'll still get to make yours. I'm shooting. Full spread quantum torpedoes at their engines.
Fire all the things. All right.
I am probably going to take a huge rep hit for this, but I'm going lethal. I don't care. They're about to destroy. No.
All right. So
is there any way that we can know which system specifically they're using to make the accretion disk happen?
They're going to need
fire
power
that system?
for it. That's why I'm targeting engines. It might not be.
They didn't
the
need
system
power
they're
to
using,
tear
but-
their ship apart just a second ago.
That's valid, but okay, that's a valid point. But I don't think we know that.
Okay, do whatever structure that would start warp core breaches.
That's what power is. That's what I'm. That's
Engines,
what I'm
yeah.
going for. I'm
Okay.
going for a warp core breach. Yeah. Or their version of it. If they might not use a warp core, but it works on Daredexes, so whatever they're using,
Yeah.
hopefully it works.
okay. So space difficulty 3. You're in prime range. Does it go? No, you have fast targeting system, so it doesn't
Get
go up
fast
for
targeting.
targeting a specific subsystem. And you're going torpedoes full spread, so I instantly get it 3
Three threat.
threat.
You're about to get 3 more when I swift task.
I am going to spend 2 of that threat to increase your comp by 1.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I get all the math right here. Difficulty 3, complication 2.
1 threat. And I'm going to buy 5 dice, so take 2 momentum, and
3.
I'm gonna use determination. Because that counts in what I'm in. Ooh, no, I'm not. I cancel that. I'm going to use 3 threat. I'm saving my determination for my swift task.
Don't worry, when it's my turn, I'm going to direct you to do the same thing again.
I'll take it.
And I'm going to ban my pike medal.
Okay, so 3 more R threat and 2 momentum, so you're rolling 5 dice altogether. Because that was
I am casting.
6.
I'm doing the Star Trek version of casting spike.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger!
Svalinn, go. We need a theme song.
I mean, you do have a theme song at the beginning, but
Like a badass combat theme song, because with a Svalinn.
3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7 on diff 3. So that's 4 momentum generated. Alright, roll your damage. Yeah, punk.
Oh, baby. And this is so many challenge dice because of keep the initiative. I mean, not scan for weakness.
Yep.
Okay, so quantums are normally 4. I bought 4 additional. Oh, baby. I bought 3 additional dice, not 4. So 7.
Don't forget the stuff that the fighter group gives as well.
2 extra.
That's 2 momentum. That's 2
two
versatile,
extra.
effectively, right?
Yeah, 2 versatile. On top of all the things.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And a pierce of 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is scan for weakness pierce 1 or 2?
First one.
Okay. Yeah, pierce of 4 and 16 damage. I'm gonna pump that 2 versatile into pierce. Because they're skill 6.
Alright, so. Oh, pure 6.
6 pierce, yeah. So unless they have to have ablative to not have to still have some stuff.
Final enough. They do have ablative.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, so that is Owie.
That is also spread and a devastating attack because I have fire. What is it called? Full spread maximum yield.
Okay, so let me count the shields off. That is 4, 8, 12, 15. Shields are still up.
Okay. Let's see if they last the spread and devastating though.
All right, so we have
2 breaches.
2 breaches so far, and then all right, so half to another system is 8 with 6 pierce.
Yep.
So
Still 2 more breaches,
4,
right?
5, 7. 3 more breaches because you broke shields.
Hey.
Okay. Anything
And now devastating.
devastating is just 2 more on top.
3 because their shields are down, right?
Yeah. All right, so that is 8 breaches. Surprisingly, this one we are rolling.
Not surprising. The
1,
first one is straight
2,
to engines, so 7.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay, 2,
7.
3. So 3 engine breaches, 2 structure breaches. I need to get my tracker.
Yeah, I have my tracker up as well. This is a scale 6 ship. And you guys are pissing me off.
1 engine. 1 structure. 1 computer. Yo, communications. A waste breach. Computers. Engines. Engines are damaged.
Engines are damaged, and yep, engines
There
are
was
damaged.
1 structure? I thought there were 2 in there. Did I miss a structure?
There's 2. 1 on top, 1 on the bottom.
1 structure, 1 computer. Oh, there's no sensors. I marked that as sensors, not structure.
All right. Do you want to try that again?
I'm swift asking.
Momentum.
Yes.
Do the swift task.
No scan for weakness this time, so quantum damage goes back down to that.
Yep.
I'm going to use my determination on never compromise, never surrender. Eat them before they can destroy our starbase. Or serving star, I believe it's a family tradition.
I think never give up, never surrender works.
Are you gonna pay to keep my comp range at 2, or is it going back down to 1?
1.
You're also gonna take 3 threat because I'm doing a full spread.
Okay.
He just spent 3 threat.
I'm gonna increase your difficulty by 2.
Okay.
There's some radiation backlash that's blinding you a little bit.
Okay, so you're canceling out my determination. Gotcha.
Yep.
In that case, I'm going to buy up to 4 dice, so you're gonna take 1 momentum. I'm at 1 threat and those 2 momentum.
Okay. 1.
And I'm going to
second.
trigger my Starcross. Oh.
Yeah, let me draw this up. Goes for control, security, and the 5 altogether. No, it's actually diff 6 because it's +1 for swift task.
I don't suffer a diff increase.
What trade was that?
Fire at will.
That'll do it. Meanie.
Mm-hmm. Not meanie. Hey, I'm not the one throwing the time terrorists at us.
Yeah, well, you're the
I
ones
think this
who
is
are.
a valid response.
You're the ones who are being like imperialistic. Let's just walk in here and make a starbase. Yeah.
I don't even think we've done the thing to aggravate them yet.
We're following your
them hate
orders.
us. I don't-
We're the ones following your orders.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Q is watching on the sidelines, seeing if you can hold your ground.
Oh, fudge. Okay, so,
I'm gonna give you my dedication to Eagle.
oh, hold on, I don't need it. I got mine. Save that one for,
Oh, never mind then.
yeah. I've got mine. All of mine work, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
I like
any
blowing-
episode, you blow things up all the time. Pick an episode.
Yeah. Done. Rerolling. You can, I just blank. You can choose how many dice you roll, right?
Yep. You can scoop.
And then I'm only rerolling the 2 zeros. Bam.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 1
7.
momentum. I math.
And the ship, if somebody would like to get the ship.
Weapon security from the ship.
Svalinn likes blowing things up. It will hopefully help. That's not help, Quash.
All right. As you are trying desperately to compensate for the gravitational physics of shooting near a black hole, because even though it's not following in, it's still a heavy gravity well right there, and you have to compensate for it. But you managed to do it. Go ahead and roll your damage, and I'm gonna sit here and cry as you blow up my ship.
Oh, yes! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Oh no, we rolled a complication.
No, we quashed.
Oh, actually, yeah, complication's good.
I mean, you do have a lot of threat you could use against us.
Okay. So what's the base damage?
The base is 11.
11. And then
11.
that's...
Hold on. 11 minus 8 is 3.
You do have the fighters, so you can apply that.
Oh yes,
to
I
make it
forgot about the
5.
fighters. I will apply that to make it 5.
Okay, that is.
And then our 2
one-
we have in our thing for devastating.
1, 2,
No. Wait.
3.
No devastating. Devastating won't help here.
No, will not. But 1, 2, 3 breaches. I'll go and roll for that.
1 straight to engines.
Actually, 2, 3. I am spending 3 threat, and now things are gonna get weird.
Am I re-rolling now?
Nope.
Something?
As you hit, that goes away. The first volley goes through, but then there's this weird heat shimmer, and then the rest of the torpedoes hit.
Did it just flicker time?
Yeah, I think it did.
You're not sure. I mean, you can spend a turn to reason this out if you want.
It just casted itself.
So I suppose in my tracker I will note these separately.
No, them together. It's fine.
Okay. It should only been 3. 1 was straight to engines.
Yeah, I was.
Thing.
Okay. So sensors, computers, and engines.
Yeah.
All right, it is now my turn. As I don't like you, I'm going to turn around and punch you in the face. I'm still diff 3 because we're way out of range.
What was that advantage L did with their chronoton weapons? What was that?
+1 resistance to chronoton weapons.
Okay.
And it stays.
I was just typing it.
Yep, and it stays throughout the. And it stays even if you take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the Spend it for 4 dice. Weapon security. Diff 3. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, I whiffed.
Keeping.
Spend 2 to keep, and this ship is going to be making repairs. I'm gonna have to roll for that. What's the thingy for it?
Resistance is effectively a 5 resistance.
Yep.
Pretty damn high.
Depends what you're repairing.
No, resistance from their weapons.
I mean to him. He said, "What's the diff to repair it?" I said, "Depending on what system you're repairing."
Okay, so it's diff 3. I'll spend 1 to get a third dice. Woohoo!
If it's only 1 breach to a system, it's only a minor action.
Yeah,
I might be
not one
repairing something
breach.
else. I might be repairing something else. And
Your time thingamajigger.
oh, you have no idea. And it is now player's turn. Ash and Maldone have gone.
I'll go.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
I'm going to direct Ash to fire again, and I'm going to use my pike metal to make that a critical success. So +2 automatically.
Your 3 threat.
+2 to hit. Taking 3 threat, and this is
Actually,
again.
you're taking 4. So I'm
Alright.
giving you 1, and I'm spending the 2 momentum.
Control security. Diff 3. I think you know the song and dance.
Done it once or twice. Oh, it's still a hit.
Complication. Would you care to quash?
I rerolled it.
Oh, you did reroll. Okay. And then the ship, weapons, security.
So, on that last attack roll, we forgot that I used Starcross. Do you want to just say that I didn't?
Yeah, we can redo that.
Okay.
Weapon security from the ship, please.
XO, you got that? Somebody?
Yeah,
I got it.
It's bad juju if I do it.
So 4, 5, 6 on a diff 3. 3 momentum generated. Roll that damage.
Oh, baby.
Alright.
11 again.
Alright.
Same exact thing. I'm gonna dump the 2 in there for Pierce.
Dump the two for Pierce. Okay.
I'm actually gonna dump 4 for Pierce. And then I'm going to activate Devastating, and I think that'll be enough for one more breach. Not two, one. Wait,
Okay.
one, because the stem is to shields, and that's not, I don't think it's going to be 5.
There's no shields. The shields are down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's going to be 1 from damage to the hull with shields being down, but it's not 2 because of 5 damage.
Okay, so 1 breach.
One straight to engines again.
Okay, 1 breach straight to engines.
And then there should be high yield.
All right.
3
high
other
yield.
ones you need to roll for.
3 other ones. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, their structure's not looking great.
No.
think-
No.
Let's count how many they have to destruction, because I think
It's 4.
access.
That is 4 to structure.
4 to structure,
What,
5 to
scale
engines,
5?
4 to computers,
It is
1
still
to
alive.
sensors, 1 to comms. They're skill
Wait.
6. They're skill
It's
6.
a scale. What scale is it?
Skill 6.
6.
And it's got 4 to structure. Wow.
They're damaged, but that's it.
All right.
Yeah, 4 breaches, 2 structures.
And I think I just broke your engines you just fixed again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the engines were
Alright.
hit again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
Uh,
tactical. Here's the science analysis. Target the structure for 2 more hits.
Calder, what's your next turn?
Well, only 1 more for engines is a breach.
Yep.
Is disabled.
Okay, so
Yeah, another direct.
that's it. I don't have another direct, so
Ah, man.
that's my turn.
You could technically spoof and activate Zogar, couldn't you?
You
I
could.
don't know if you do that.
You know what? Yeah, I will do that, but he is going to fire phasers.
Yeah, that's smart.
A fire phaser and precise shot to the weapons. No, engines.
All right. So target to engines. You are out of range. So that is control security diff 3.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay. 1 threat to momentum for 4 dice. And he has bolt, so that activates. And any increase to aiming is removed because of precise targeting.
Yep. So
Well,
you're
yeah,
just getting
precision targeting.
plus. Yep, you're just getting +1 because of the long range.
Yes, so. And also, this attack will have piercing 1.
Okay.
So let's. Don't need to reroll either, so that is 2 overflow for successes.
And the ship's weapon security for favor.
We'll be dumping the power.
So 2 power
We
for
still
2
need the
extra
ship's weapon security roll, please.
I know.
damage. I can get it if no one else
Okay,
is in there.
yeah, you roll that, and
And I've got the power marked off.
okay, so
-1 on power for using phasers. Would you like to juice that?
Oh, I messed this up. We messed this up. Keep going.
Juice it for 2?
yeah, juice it for
We
2,
did, yeah.
which Ash has already added.
All right. Roll your damage dice.
1 momentum to reroll that.
Take that off of versatile.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that is
Two.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with 4 piercing.
1 second. Those last 2 dice.
Oh yeah, we added two more.
Yeah, there's 2 extra than there should
Okay,
be.
so let's get rid of the 11.
11 damage and 4 piercing.
5 piercing. No, wait, no, yeah, wait. Yep, 4 piercing.
1, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let we count. So 1.
It's
Yeah,
4
so-
because that last one was from the extra dice we didn't have.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So it should be actually 10. Yeah, 10 damage,
Mhm.
4 piercing.
10 damage, 4 piercing.
And we'll spend 2 momentum for spread.
One breach for 5 damage. One breach for shields are down.
That sounds like
Yep. So that is
1 breach for 5 damage, 1 breach needs for shields down, so that's 4 more breaches, and one of them's going straight to engines.
yes.
disabled.
Engines
go
are
for
now.
disabled.
If that goes straight to engines, that's 4 breaches engines.
No,
No,
Why-
only the first one goes straight.
only first one goes straight to engines.
He rolls
rest
for
is
the next
rolled.
3. Ooh, that's bad.
Ooh,
Oh, gross. Ooh,
yes! Ha-ha!
double
Structure-
structure engines
That's
disabled.
6. That's 6 on structure.
Mm-hmm.
That's disabled. You have to go 1 over or scale to destroy.
Destroy it.
1 over.
So double engines and structure are disabled. That's
So
bad.
what happens with if the structure destroyed? Because that doesn't actually destroy the ship.
fault.
No. All extra damages to structures go into engines.
And then if engine's destroyed, you have a warp core breach.
Yeah.
Right.
So pretty much now, like if structures destroyed, there's now.
So there's
Now-
a good chance this ship's going to be heading for a warp core breach soon.
Yep.
You have 1 more or float. What would you like to do with it? Because you have the fighters on
Alright.
offensive config.
Devastating, and it's a chance we can destroy it right now.
Yeah, let's go in devastating if that's a possibility.
Okay.
It would be 2 more breaches that he'd roll for, so we have a chance to destroy it right now.
All right. You guys ready for this?
Yep.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom.
And
Well, yeah.
And she goes bada. No, she goes into warp core breach. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
rolling challenge
Warp
dice.
breach, yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
I mean, we don't know
And
the blast radius of the explosion because
No, we don't. We need to move.
there's a chance we won't have the chance to move.
We're still in
what
long,
is
we're in long range. So I doubt the blast
Wait,
range is
wait.
that long.
No, we need a new ship. Let's stay.
that's
do you want to deploy escape pods next to an active black hole?
that would be bad.
No.
All right. All right.
this-
Calder has gone on twice. Do you wish to swift tap, ask, and keep? We have Elle and Ross have left to go.
I have a suggestion.
What's
now,
that?
forever hold your peace.
Let me check. I actually think this is security and not engineering for some reason. Oh, where is that? Where is that? Oh, it's not under engineering, so it's probably a security. Looking for modulate shields. Control it security.
Do like Ross's suggestion. Let me go ahead and get my turn in.
Yeah, a good scan of them will be good too.
Okay.
No, different
what-
plan.
What is your plan? Share with the
They
audience.
got no ship. Let's beam their command staff off into and put them in a brig.
Okay. That is-
+2 threat, too much radiation to get a clean transport a lot. You could attempt, but you might get soup.
Spend 2 momentum to create an advantage that would cancel that out.
That you can compensate for the radiation.
Yes.
Okay.
I like this idea a lot.
Okay, go ahead.
Not to a pad, not to a pad. Well, no, we could beam them to a pad.
Oh, wait, actually, you're too far away. You have to close your distance in order to get a transporter range.
Yeah, transports are close range only.
Yep.
We're not Borg.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Transporters
you're
and tractor
currently...
beams.
Yeah, transporter tractor beams are close range. You're currently at long range.
I think only Borg get long range.
Well, okay, what are you calling long range in actual distance?
Doesn't matter mechanically. You're at long range. I'm not going to attempt to give numbers because numbers get squirrely when you're flying around at faster than light. Or even close to light.
If this thing's going to blow, it may not be a good idea to get that close anyway.
Can we pump power into the transporters to extend the range?
I don't think we can.
You could, but for each power, you would have to do 1 power per range band, and for each power you pump in, you increase complication by 1. You risk blowing out the circuit.
Ross will kill me later, but I think it's worth the risk.
No harm trying.
So what? So 2 power needs to be pumped in, so an increased complication to 3.
Three power, so increase comp to 3.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Not to a pad, to a pad, because I can send them to a transporter room.
Okay. Nothing bad's gonna happen with that.
Transporter rooms have shields, just not very good ones.
Yeah, I mean, we can also hold them in the confinement beam and erect a force field. No big deal. And disabling weapons.
Are you not materializing them?
As a minor action, and you can erect a force field.
Yeah.
Force field in the transporter room. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, they have that one right there at the threshold.
You could actually hold them alive in the last phase of the cycle. But like almost like fully materialized, but basically using the beam as a force field. Okay, difficulty
Roger,
3.
GM.
Alright. Control engineering. Ooh, we're gonna get interesting here.
Like, so it's looking like you might have to get us some more power. It went fast.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it went down real fast.
All right, Control Engineering Div 3. How are you doing this?
All right.
I should probably roll that with...
I should probably buy both dice with momentum for starters.
Okay.
I don't think I have a focus. This is definitely not the wheelhouse.
No, it is not.
But let's go ahead and use determination for an automatic 2 1s.
That will increase the cost of your extra dice by 2, so you'd have to give me 2 threat. But otherwise, yes, you can. Because the cheapest dice is the first dice you buy.
Give me back 1 momentum. And take away 1 dice because we're going to spend the determination for that extra dice.
Okay, so first dice you buy is determination. The second dice is 2. So you're rolling 2 dice. But you have purchased is 4.
Rolling 3 dice altogether.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see here. Actually, is there a task that I can do to, like, get a lock first?
You can. It would. You can. That would be something like a reason science, and it's to create the advantage, and that advantage can be applied to a transporter or roll later on. Would you like to do that instead?
This. I was trying to see if I could wiggle in testing a theory into practice, because I just need to do an engineering roll in the same area. So tempting, but I think I can manage. All right. Just in case it's needed, going to apply Cochrane Medal of Excellence.
Okay, and what value? We never determined that.
Let's see here. Throughout the handbook and wrote my own.
Yeah, especially trying to transport at this range. All right, you may fire when ready.
And then okay, yeah, this is going to have to do. All right. Re-rolling the pot using the metal.
Yep.
I'm glad I said I was using it.
It's 3.
Okay, the Svalinn sensor engineering pull us through. Frost, if you could roll that, please.
His is +2, right? That's 3.
Yeah, we still get the ship roll though.
Yep. Nice.
All right. +1 momentum as you transport them out. You get confirmation from the transporter room that you have them down there. The shield's holding for now, but
Send my security team.
You can send your security team as a minor action on your next turn.
Roger.
I can take a security team down there.
Nope, I was only on once. Do you wish to swift or do another task?
Let's actually talk for a second. What options do we want here before I decide if I'm going to swift test or not?
You're currently at the science station.
We have 3 power. We've got people in the transporter room. You could spend your turn to send a security team down there. I think it's presence roll or something like that.
It'd be presence security. You need diff 2 to create the advantage that and security teams there.
We might as well just spend the 2 momentum to create the advantage then.
That would also work.
You know, rather than spending 2 just to do a task roll to still do the same thing. So.
All right. Security teams are present in the transporter room. They will, definitely be able to handle any issues these guys might cause. Players keep it free. Rost, what are you doing? Power management?
Pumping power. He's pumping power.
Yeah, I'll do the power.
Engineering, power management. Daring or control, difficulty 2. Yep, daring or control, difficulty 2, just by yourself. And at success, you can gain 1 power and 1 additional power for each momentum spent.
All right, I'll spend 1 momentum.
There's no momentum on the table.
Oh, I thought there was. Okay.
Yeah, Elle just spent it. So 1 threat.
Yeah, if I use 1 threat, can I use bold engineering?
That's what it's there for.
All right.
Nice.
Cool. So you got 2 extra, so you instantly gain 1 power. Will you want to spend the 2 momentum to gain 2 more power?
Yes.
All right. So +3 power to the ship.
Yay. That 3 was scaring me. Because a
Yep.
power loss on 3 could take you out.
All right. You guys have gone
I'm
on a
giving her all
lot.
she's got.
Do you want to swift task? You would have to spend a determination to swift task to do something else really quickly. Otherwise, the turn will roll over.
What's your security look like, XL?
He would be doing an override on his console, but you could.
I'm just saying, because we have no turns left after this. We're about to get hit.
1 security.
Oof.
Can Ghost use direct?
I think he gets 1? Or is it a talent?
XOs get 1 and direct.
So you could either direct Ash or one of our supporting crew.
Yeah, cause yeah.
You
Okay.
would still have to spend a determination in order to swift task.
That is true.
Otherwise, the turn will pass over. Do you wish to do that, Rost?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. To what value? Are you finding determination to push this through really quickly?
Support your peers and subordinates.
Oh wait, you actually spent your determination already.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
So
He can burn a milestone.
you could burn a milestone. Have you done a swift task with a determination before?
No.
Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, I think that's
I
dice
think
up.
so, yeah.
All right.
I think the only thing remaining is if the captain hasn't used his, but I think he has. Oh, wait,
Captain?
you still need a. No, you don't. Yeah, he has a value. He has a value.
He has value. He just needs a determination point.
I don't know if the captain's used his or not. That's the only other thing I could think that could work. Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here. Just in silence.
Speak now or forever hold your dice. Going once.
I'm not gonna spend it.
All right. I get to beat up you guys now.
You do.
I'm gonna maneuver here.
Do the fighters get to do anything?
The fighters are an advantage on
They've done
your
a
attack
lot.
rolls. They've done a lot.
They helped
Okay.
a lot in yeeting that other ship.
And I'm gonna target your weapons, which I can do for free because I have fast targeting systems.
Mm-hmm. Gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
That's a hit.
It's so much D&D lately. I'm tempted to say, does that meet our AC?
I'm spending one to reroll
Yeah.
because F that. 1, 2,
6.
6.
6 of them.
Oh, and they get turned for this. Oh shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
8.
7, 8.
Resistance.
It's not a breach. It's not a breach.
Not a breach. So, 8 minus 3. 8 minus 5 is 3 damage to shields. But I do get. I'm gonna do 1 extra turn.
One turn. Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna say 1 turn, and if they roll effects, because having all the extra turns is gonna get bullshit.
With
Yeah.
that one ship, it was okay, but with 5 of them, that's gonna dead. We're dead.
It does also mean that they can't. That each additional strike will be an extra task. But
Oh, that's good to know.
however, since I have that extra turn, I'm gonna tractor beam you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna do much, but I'm certainly gonna try. Oh, come on. I need more tokens. Oh, there we go. You're bound.
There's a roll for it.
There is? There is.
Yeah. That's control security, assisted by structure security. Did 2.
Alright.
Apparently.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll flat then.
Yeah, got it.
And extra threat generated. You are now in a tractor beam.
So what is a diff 2 for us to break out?
Yes. It's a thought that counts.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I
I
appreciate they didn't shoot us again.
Guy is gonna spend a lot of power to swoop up and go there and ooh, actually 1 more power to swoop there, and I'm gonna use this weapon because I haven't used it yet.
Get the sound of that.
That sounds fun.
This is gonna be fun. No,
Yes, it is gonna be fun.
I hit, but
You
I'm
hit,
gonna
but it can't.
I'm gonna hit some of my allies.
Out.
Which makes sense because this thing has area anyways.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rerolling.
Oh, dear God.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. Minus 5, then still a breach.
This isn't chronoton. This is plasma.
It's still
Oh,
one bridge, though.
how fun.
Still -4, but that is lingering 10. So for the next 1, 2, 3, 4,
We're getting a new
5,
ship,
6,
guys.
7. For the next 7 turns, you're gonna be taking 10 damage at the top of the round.
Well, guys, we're definitely getting that new ship
hell?
now. And guess what, GM?
Unless you can do something to purge it, but your hull is on fire.
Guess
Yeah.
what, GM?
What?
Shields are
Shields
down.
pop? Shields are down? So that is 1, 2, 3 breaches on you guys.
It's not a damage with shields because it's exactly enough to take us down.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No,
It's-
you get
it's
you get
not
one
a
more.
fourth
No. Oh, you get.
because
Okay,
yeah.
so it's these 3.
Yeah.
One,
It does a
2,
breach when you drop the
3.
shields to 0.
Yeah, I'm just
Yep.
saying it's not another one because it was damaged to an unshielded target. It's just shield
Okay,
strong. Is what I'm saying.
senses, computer, and structure.
All right.
Okay, our
Uh-oh.
senses are at 2, and our structure is at 2.
Oh shit! And that's a challenge dice.
And the computer is
yes.
at 1.
Yes, it is.
This
Do
is
I
gonna
get?
be bad.
No, actually, what? Oh, you
What the heck?
enter.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No one's hit. No one on the bridge is hit.
Wait,
But yeah, this guy just gets wrecked. Actually,
I think they would get wrecked.
yeah. They don't even have that much shield. They-
You guys are fighters too.
Nope, your fighters are fine. They're
How
kind
do
of
we
like
take out the fire damage on the hull? That's the next question.
I don't know. You guys figure it out. I set you on fire.
Extinguishers?
That sounds like your problem.
If it go really fast, it'll put out the fire.
That's
Yeah.
warp.
One.
We. Oh
Two.
no.
Go to warp.
I can kind of get in range. Sure. That was kind of fun that time. Let's try it again.
Oh god.
This is gonna be diff 3 though, so. Whoops. How you guys looking over there, bro?
I mean,
your breaches.
we're not at the yellow.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
roll your breeches and stop gloating.
Okay, so you're just gonna be on
Engineer is
fire.
actually going to have a job to do.
Okay, so you're just gonna be on fire for like the next week. That's fine.
What
Just
happens
roll
if
your
we-
breeches,
What happens
GM.
if we get 2 different
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's no need. There's no point in counting your damage, GM. That's 4 breaches.
All right,
Oh, it's 5. You have high yield.
2, 3.
Wait, no. I was 5-4. Hold on. I need to think.
That's
1,
too many.
5.
That's one too many breaches.
Drop
1 for 5.
drop the
1
last
for
one.
shields.
1 for hull,
that's-
1 for high
For
yield.
hull. 1 for high yield. 4. So yeah, it was 4.
No,
So,
wait.
top-
Shields and hull is okay. So it's just 3. So drop the last one.
Okay, so comm engine
Oh, only
structure.
one to structure.
No, it's
Yep.
2 to structure. Wait.
No, comms, engines,
It's just
structure.
calm engine structure are the first 3 I rolled.
5. Shields down.
And high
Oh,
yield.
'cause shields
That's it.
didn't drop again. Yeah. Okay,
The shields.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
didn't break the shields again.
Yep. That's still another challenge dice, and that's bad for a scale 4 ship.
Yeah. You guys having fun over there?
No.
All right.
Okay, that's good.
Now the boss ship is gonna attempt some rolls. I definitely need to attempt to repair a breach.
The bot ship can't. We got their command staff.
So you think they're making rolls in the background?
They're junior officers trying to step up.
Yep.
Well, they can't repair their engines.
Oh, god damn it.
Did they just set off a warp core breach?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, what a shame.
They just can't repair anything.
Yeah, they just waste a turn doing that. Lucky this guy can't get in range, but he's closing in on you.
I'm guessing they were trying to repair their structure.
What else can I
Engine?
need to do?
Trying to stop that warp core breach.
Okay, reset that. That's cool.
I mean, you're going to have to roll 2 more times because it's going to be the top of the round soon.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna go. Oh, 4 dice now. Come on. Come on. Thank you. All right, now that thing worked.
This is the one day he actually gets to actually hit us with his rolls.
he breaches us often.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that resets at the end of the turn. Oh, I forgot about that. I needed to roll 3 chance dice for something I did like an hour ago. Okay, that makes sense. And it is now the top of the round. I will take all your cards back.
And don't forget to go to those 2 breaches.
2 breaches.
Yeah, you're persistent.
Or 4 because we got 2 different lingerings on us.
It's not gonna stack. It just extends the duration.
Okay.
So 1. Yeah.
Oh,
2.
fuck.
So engine structure.
3, not 2.
Just take the first 2. It's the. But
It's still the worst it could possibly have been.
All right. It is now player's turn.
Our structure disabled, guys.
You guys having fun over there?
Roll a challenge die.
Yep, roll your challenge die.
So fun and games till someone gets structure breaches.
Structure breaches are mean. Okay, good.
Good thing is there's only 3 of these guys left.
We're avoiding those chevrons.
GM, did you roll your thing for them?
I did not. Let me roll that. No booms. Okay.
Ash, either I can do a scan for weakness, and then we can hold initiative, or you can just go at it.
I think you'd be better off trying to find out a way to move the plasma
you
fire
need to
on
get
us.
rid of that persistent, or that's gonna kill us.
So, so what exactly is this persistent?
I think we've done it before by using the deflectors to like pulse or something.
Your hull is on fire. Your hull, the duranium of your hull is igniting and on fire. It's not supposed to do that.
But we're in space. There's no oxygen.
Plasma.
It's plasma,
plasma.
fire.
It's plasma fire.
Yeah, but even a plasma fire goes out when exposed to open space.
Quit being a logic Nazi.
There's oxygen inside the duranium that's burning. Duh.
Nah, it's basically just a persistent lingering plasma discharge effect on your hull. You have to discharge it somehow.
Yeah, because we're being affected by a bleed effect. So find a way to prevent the bleed.
I'll turn on the sprinklers.
It's outside your ship though. Which sprinkler's outside the ship?
It's your deflector. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have sprinklers to put the fire out on the outside of the
So
ship.
is L going?
That would actually be pretty good. You know.
I mean, if we're going to defy logic and not follow logic, I will turn on the sprinklers.
I mean, I mean, you do exceed the speed of light like many times a week, so I think we left logic a while ago.
Well,
A Vulcan in the corner
light,
just faints.
The speed of light is warp 1.
Yeah, and
So-
you break that several times a week. So physics
We'll reverse
is
the
losing.
polarity of the hull plating.
Something.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah. I think that's what we did before.
Technobabble.
Technobabble, fix the burn.
Yeah. Reverse the whole polarity.
I'm gonna say +1 diff because you did get hit twice, so you kind of have like 2 different sections that are on fire.
Okay.
And increase the comp just for lulz. And structure science. Do you have any increased comp from your structure being so broke?
It is science? No. Only engineering tasks.
Let's check our sensors.
Oh, sensors? Yeah, +2 difficulty.
Okay. And then structure?
That's only the engineering tasks.
Okay. You're good.
Structure science. I don't know if I've ever seen that rolled.
I figure it makes sense for a deflector dish.
It does.
I still don't understand when you would use weapons medicine.
I've seen it happen.
Bioweapons.
Yeah.
Also known as war crimes. L, how do you want to do this?
Buy 2 dice, one with threat, and the second one with momentum.
Okay. For only 4 dice total.
Now I gotta wiggle a focus into this somehow. I'm gonna say I'm using the ship's computers, so computers focus.
Nope. This isn't programming or searching databases. You are telling the computer to do something.
While Elle is thinking, just for everyone's knowledge, just so you know what you'll do on your turns. One more structure breach and the ship is destroyed and everyone on it dies. Just reminding.
Which ship?
Ours.
When will I be able to do damage control?
No, one more hit to structure, and would start applying to engines, and we will be in the warp core situation.
At structure failure, life support fails, and bad things happen.
Yeah. My other focus, and this is a stretch. Athletics, because we're using ships at athletics to try to get rid of the fire.
Nope, not accepting that.
Stretch. I had to ask just for the hell of it. All right. No
Can we
focus.
activate left to do damage control?
You could on your turn if you would like.
Okay.
Damn it, this is not going to go well. Can anyone assist?
You could activate Patterson.
Yeah, let's activate Patterson, have Patterson assist. And that's why we need Patterson to assist. So we need a Patterson roll and a ship roll. And somehow get 3 momentum out of it.
Oh, I'm getting all sorts of help on warp
That was
breaches.
Patterson.
We need at least 1.
Dang it.
Screw it. Do I have to burn a milestone on this?
I mean, how badly do you want to fix your ship? Are you really determined to do this?
You know what? Forget fixing the ship. We need the new ship.
You need to live long enough to get to your new ship.
This is true. Captain, abandoned ship, drop a buoy.
You're near a black hole. Oh, you're surrounded by enemy ships. Do you really want to do that?
I don't think we have any other options. It's that or die.
I mean, instead of using escape pods, we do have shuttle pods. We do have shuttles.
We still have the ability to move. I suggest we try and run. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I was reminding.
So the plan should be do a few more pod shots at this, and then start getting out of here.
No, I think if we need to get out, we need to get out because
if we
one
want,
hit and we're gone. But the issue right now is we got to deal with this comp and get one more success. And I'm debating if I should burn a milestone to do it, unless you guys can think of any other options.
It's either a milestone or that task fails.
I'll give you a determination.
You have a determination to what value? L, what value? Yeah. One thing at a time. L, what value are you using to save the ship?
Keeping the ship from blowing up value.
Situation.
What was that?
A theory for every situation.
Yeah, this is definitely a situation. Hopefully you have a theory for it. You may...
Well, the theory was reverse the polarity. That was the theory.
Well, let's try it again. You may re-roll.
Can I re-roll just the comp?
You re-roll the comp, or you can re-roll the entire pot if you are feeling lucky.
I'm just going to re-roll the comp. Yeah.
Got this.
Don't mind failing, just don't want to.
You got this.
Wait, let me roll my challenge dice.
Yes, we got it. We got it.
And with that,
I don't get it back.
however, luckily you do manage to make a Nadion pulse from the deflector dish, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and the fires are put out.
Hold the initiative.
With what?
Doesn't the captain have
no?
that?
This is a new round.
New round. Keep the initiative only works on the first round, so you would have to spend to keep. I'll take 2 threat if you guys want to do something else. I like threat.
Give him 2 threat. Take your turn.
Maybe get shields up.
Shields would be nice, though he'll burn right through the shields again.
I think we're too far in for shields to matter.
How about helm? Move us the hell out of here?
That would be good.
Like, go to warp?
Captain, your orders.
First, the enemy has to go. There's nothing
we can come back for them.
No, the enemy's
destroy the starbase.
We can't keep the initiative.
All those. So, all those ships, the Expedition, the Ganymede, Tiger Squadron, all that work, and it's just going to blow up because you couldn't hold your ground. Final answer?
No, wait.
I'm using my determination to keep the initiative, and I'll take my turn.
I'll allow that. To what value?
Serving Starfleet's family tradition. This could be suicide.
Okay.
What if we tell?
Sell me on it. Sell me on it, Ash. I'm not
Or
quite
never
sold on
compromise, never surrender. That probably applies better.
Yeah, that applies better.
I have an alternative idea. We tell the command staff we have aboard to order them to stand down, because if we go, they go.
care, but it's worth trying.
Your orders, Captain.
I mean, either do a turn to at least prevent. We'll do a few hits to kind of have the action economy be on our side, or
I plan
do
on using my turn to shoot at the big ship to trigger a warp core breach.
yeah.
Connor, you can bluff at the smaller ships. Tell them they shoot us, they kill their fleet commander.
That's actually not a bluff. That's just a threat at that point.
It's an honest
Well,
threat. That's what's going to happen.
It's an honest-
saying that they will kill them.
Yeah, it's not a bluff though, because you honestly have them and they're honestly at risk. So you're not bluffing. You honestly have the gun. Bluffing is saying you have the gun when you don't.
Telling them, hey, you blow us up, you kill your own fleet commander.
Ash,
If
it's
they're
your turn.
expendable or not.
My only worry about that plan, L, is we don't know if they would care.
True, but that's why we need the captain to bluff us through that.
It's not a bluff when we actually have them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're using the wrong term. It's
I'm
a
the
threat.
only one who
Persuade.
can. I'm keeping, right, though? So I'm the only one
You
that
are-
can take that action, or how does that
You're-
work?
You're the one keeping it. The ball's in your court. Take a shot.
I'm going phasers here.
Which target?
The big one, targeting engines.
Okay. Phasers,
We're
big
going,
one.
it's going with us.
Little ships. Worry about the little ships right now. They're what's going to kill us, not the big ship.
But the big ship will kill everyone else.
I mean, we do have a time limit until bad things happen.
That clock hasn't gone up for reasons. Control,
Well-
security, diff 3,
Man.
weapon security, all the things.
Might not be a good one, but
Yeah, diff 3 just says distance. Sub-targeting engines. That if you hit this, that will trigger warp core breach. There will be rolling challenge dice.
I mean, would it still be a difficulty increase if he uses normal torpedoes?
I
It'd
don't
be the
want to
same
give him
thing.
that threat.
Yeah, the same thing, but it'd be 3 threat. Same diff, but does he want the threat or not?
Because torpedoes are standard 3.
Oh, never mind then. Okay.
Wait, didn't you already spend the threat for the torpedoes?
No,
It's over and over again.
every time you push the torpedo button and I get 1 threat. If it's spread, it's 3 threat. All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And
And they have no resistance because of their structure breaches.
she is down for the count. Let's see if we get a big bada boom.
One
May I
second.
recommend something? Is it possible to use the versatile to do a swift action?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, may I
I'll-
recommend a swift action and just moving us with power?
Yeah. GM, before you roll for that structure breach, could you roll for those breaches, please? Because it matters.
All right, so that is 2 breaches.
3.
You think this matters?
So that's 2 more engines.
Yeah, so that means you're rolling 3 challenge dice on the engines because it's each structure breach above its
Yep.
scale. That's why I wanted you to do it. Boom, yes.
You say that. Warp core breach. So, let me look this up. 'Cause-
It's more rolling for you because
I know.
you still have to try to stop it.
Kamate. Let me read.
Then I intend to swift task, but tell me when I can.
Or you can just say it's gone. That's the easy way.
Yeah, it's just in close range though. So yeah, you fire at their engine. There's a pause, crackling of lightning in across this hall, and it explodes violently. Meanwhile, on the far side, it reappears. Not taking any of the last shots that you gave it at the past few minutes, and looking a little better and a little tankier. As you were firing at a temporal clone this entire time.
I quit. I put my comm badge on my desk and walk away.
I know what must be done.
Ramming speed, warp ram. Let's warp ram.
Listen,
No,
warp out. God.
we gotta lose the station.
Can you hold your ground?
You have 4 structure breaches.
Captain,
You just
Captain,
answered
you
your
keep
question.
hearing. Captain, you keep hearing that in your
Station
ears.
or lives.
Okay, I'm ordering everyone but me to evacuate. I'm going to ram and self-destruct the ship.
Oh shit.
Self-destruct and ramming speed.
Yes, that is an order. Everyone but me out.
Okay. Calder, give me a presence command diff 0.
Take a threat.
Hey, Calder, I have to hand it to you, and so I'll say this right now. Give my vote to Calder today for this, regardless.
If he lives.
Because this does take guts. So I'm giving you credit for this.
I know, like this is a risk, and I know that. Plus, above game, I feel like I might have limited time in the long term. Like, I know what I'm doing. Just okay, command presence. Like, I'm going to prep the shuttles, use have the fighter groups protect your exfil.
Yep. For sure.
Is going to hit the abandoned ship thing at the captain's
Are we
order.
rolling one of those zeros?
Go for it. You gain 3 momentum. As Captain gives the order that nobody wants to hear. All hands abandon ship.
Abandoned ship.
This is not a drill.
All right, everybody, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, take the shuttles. Bridge crew, take the Slipnir and
Yes!
join.
I'm like, oh, dang it.
Okay.
As the
Yeah.
captain sacrifices his life, yet we hear Modone yell yes as he runs to the turbo lift.
I know, yeah. I'm saying use the Slipnir to assist the assist the fighter group.
Yep.
Too noteworthy to not put in Fleet General.
Yep. I think this is the first. No, I'm not sure if this is the first time anyone has abandoned ship in the fleet.
I mean, does the
I
Terrascova
highly
count?
doubt it.
Terrascova counts, yeah. Terrascova abandoned ship. After burning everything and rewriting characters to get them there. All right. I need at least 2 players to do control engineering. Diff 3, assisted by structure engineering.
Coming up.
Activate left for one of you.
Yep.
Do we have momentum?
You have 3 momentum.
I will
That's
use
4.
one. And we're using left. Is I hear somebody say that?
Yeah, left's assisting. Excellent. 1 momentum generated as you guys get to the Sleipnir. It takes a while. You're crawling through collapsed bulkheads, and some spaces are some areas are spaced out, and you are trying to find alternative routes, but you finally managed to get to the shuttle bay. And the command staff, Sains, Commander Calder, are in the Sleipnir.
Can I get a chance, Captain?
I mean, you could try, but the ship's blowing up, and he gave the order.
True.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, actually, I've already taken my turn, so someone else probably should.
Do what?
Get a lock on you and to beam you out at like the last second.
If you want.
Ash, Ross, anyone?
I'm regretting leaving. Looking at my character sheet, I should have stayed.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm legit ordering you to go.
Yeah, but I can legit decline as well.
That'll be disobeying a direct order, but to get
If I could retroactively do it, I would do it. I should have looked at my character sheet. I should have looked at my values before I left.
to get a lock on the Captain Control Engineering Diff 2, assisted by the Sleipnir Sensors Engineering.
Do
And this will
we all want to agree to retcon? Let Ash use his value.
Actually, Ash, if you can either strike your value of I'm the last man standing. Is that what it's called? The one you're thinking of?
No. It's never compromise, never surrenders. I'm not running away.
You can either strike that value and get it, strike that value and get a determination, or you can stay, but you will get a negative trait at the end of the episode.
Let's stay.
Okay. Captain, despite all your orders, Ash is refusing to leave his station.
Oh, we got to RP this out.
Agreed.
Well, it's more like abandoned ship, and everyone leaves the room, and I'm still standing there.
Yep. Captain, you look back, and Ash is still at his station, refusing to leave.
Okay, I know Zorgar is there, and I'm going to tell him to drag you out. Because I am not going to.
Did Zogar leave with everybody else?
Yeah, he does. He would.
My objective is to keep the crew alive, and with you standing,
Basically, sir, you're going to need a second person to accomplish that.
He's right about that.
Okay.
You can't fly and shoot.
I wasn't planning on shooting. You know what? Yeah. Give me a minute to do something. Gotta do something out of character. Well, outside.
Yep.
So, out of character, were you trying to blow the Svalinn up today?
Not necessarily. I might have overtuned this combat, but there's it works.
I want those little ships and that weapon. God damn, they're powerful.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Ash and Calder are still on the bridge. Everyone else gets in the Slipnir, and is at this point that Ross, Elle, and Maldone, you notice that Ash and the captain, Ash is not with you. Ash decided to say, as you guys are peeling out of the actually, I'll ask Maldone, do you leave now or do you try waiting?
Well, I assume if anyone else has anything to say about it, now would be the time.
Senior officer and
above game. You remember the other half of the order was with the Slipnir to assist the fighting group.
Order on if Maldon takes us out or not. Rost?
Maldone's the one at the con, so do you take him out or do you wait?
I might be the one at the con, however, this is hardly my decision alone, and especially if I'm not the senior officer at this point.
Ross is there, so he's the XO.
Are you there?
Lieutenant Commander, your orders.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted for a second. What was the issue?
Okay, so we are all in the shuttle except the captain and Ash. Ash disobeyed orders and stayed behind on the bridge.
Right.
So we're in the shuttle, and you just gotta decide either we wait or if we leave. And Maldon's at the helm ready.
orders, so we leave, and we're going to beam Ash out before we go.
Okay. I'm going to say...
Take a shot. I'll take a shot then.
Take us out? Okay.
Yeah.
You leave just in time. I'm as the superstructure of the hangar deck collapses around you. If there's any chance of going home, it is now gone. It would be control engineering difficulty 3 to get a lock on Ash and beam him out forcefully.
All right.
Already, so you get to beam him out.
We have momentum.
We have 3 momentum.
I will use 1. And have is Left here for this, I hope? Or somebody can assist?
Yes, Left, Peterson, and Bailey are with you. Left is standing by. Peterson and Bailey are kind of freaking out, but they're strapped in the back. And the Slipnir Sensors Engineering.
It looks like that was enough to get him.
Ash, as you are arguing with the captain and standing your ground and staying at your station, you feel your molecules start pulling apart.
The last words you'll hear from Calder is "Forgive me."
The last thing you hear from Chithrak is "motherfuckers." And that's probably the first thing they hear.
Okay, reason I said forgive me because I told Ross to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably beam on the shuttle, calling them motherfuckers.
Yep, you materialize on the shuttle. You're spiriting away as the Slipnir is turning back around and looping around. The fighters are in formation and they are lining up for an attack run on this guy, as there are pure defenseless life pods being shot into space by the Slipnir, by the Svalinn.
Wait, do we rescue their command staff off our ship?
I think this is security.
Wait a second.
Okay.
If it was a hollow ship, how did we get their command staff in the first place?
Oh yeah, good question.
They're
Ask,
spaced.
you're gonna have to ask your security team once you have time, but they're kind of busy at the moment, wetting themselves.
Because all these shuttles and the escape pods are leaving.
Ash, we need your help defending our escape.
One very important question. Log buoy. Distress calls?
I imagine that's joining with it.
Okay.
No, so I wouldn't be, yeah.
Commander Calder, give me one last presence command roll as you leave your final log. Just 0 to generate momentum.
Take a thread, GM.
And after this roll, tell me, what do you say?
I think it wouldn't be a last goodbye speech. I think it would be more me warning focusing on more of getting help for my crew. Okay, I'm going to spend
Congrats. Yeah, I already got that.
legal that to 0.
Yep.
Can I give you a quick history lesson?
Yes.
Admiral David Farragut. Very famous saying, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead."
Any memorial or last words before you commit to this task?
This is a command caller of the USS Svalinn to my crew. This will be my final order. Live.
Nice. And as you give that order, another ship pops into existence right next to the command ship.
I imagine it's right here. Like before the actual impact happened.
Yep, you are maneuvering around very slowly. You're right there. And another ship appears.
Oh, thank God. The time police.
It is the time police.
They're about 6 rounds too late.
Yep, pretty much. They drop out of time warp, come in and devastate this guy. Sure. I'll give him a roll. As with your last log, you gave the time police just enough information for them to know that something went wrong here in this time, in this place.
Well, there goes the... Wow.
All right, as they drop in, they're going to cheat because they're a time ship, and they're going to attempt to do the engine science thing, and we're just gonna roll extra. Have that be extra dice. May they take a momentum since they are on your side.
Go for it.
Too.
That's a success, and they gain that momentum back as the ship shifts its time sheath and goes into offensive formation, and it is now going to open fire on these mofos. It's going to pump 2 power in. They're going to be a little risky and spend a threat for that 3rd dice, but might be worth it. Worth it. Okay, so they have plus 2 power, plus their scale, L, so they get 6 extra dice on their chronoton beams because of their temporal sheath. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. May I spend a momentum to reroll that?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know. Yes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage against their all right, and they have their own temporal sheath on in defensive configuration. So all right, so I have 15 base. All right, 16. And then that's -3 damage from temporal sheath cover. -7 from resist. That is still 6 damage. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That is yet another breach. Nice. Hit their structure. Their structure is disabled. May they spend 2 momentum to swift task. As these allies are just wrecking things.
Jax,
I don't mind.
All right. They are going to do swift task. Second burst, same as the first. They're going for a diff 3. They're gonna spend and a threat for a third dice, and they're gonna go for their Chronoton torpedoes now. Boop. And boop. No.
Language like that doesn't exactly fill me with confidence.
The time comp stuff, they can reroll that.
Yeah, they are the time cops. They don't have the advanced temporal core though. But this guy is on the back foot. It is now the bad guy's turn, and they are gonna attempt to nope out of here. 2, 3.
with or without the command crew?
You have no idea. The command crews are in one of the in the life pods.
Part of me wants to deny that.
You do have 3 momentum, and 2 that you could deny that. Say they have transporter inhibitors on them.
Well,
More preventing the angle.
Or preventing.
Yeah.
The crew would be over here.
Yeah. Oh, preventing them from jumping in the first place?
Well, more preventing them of getting the angle they want.
Okay. So...
Zoom.
Okay. Two threat at point blank ink range. You know what? I'm willing just to say that blows up both ships.
M-Cop's got Calder.
We will see. As with the final desperate act with the time ship angling to make its escape and travel through time, Calder rams the not cool battleship.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Yes, that's good.
Okay then. I'm not sure I'm prepared for this. Damn. They're gonna have to do
I'm an adaptable man.
Hey, you've got a time ship. Keep that in mind.
I do have a time ship. Sensors engineering, not a pad, definitely to a pad. Okay, it's gonna be a diff 3 roll. They have 11 sensors, 3 in engineering.
Any complication with doing this at the last possible second?
I don't have any threat to make that and a complication.
I mean, wouldn't that just be normal because of intense?
I'm still trying to beam you out. I'm gonna leave this in your guys' hands. The Mobius S-Class has 11 sensors, 3 in engineering, and their crew discipline is 9 and 2. How much do you want to throw at this to save your
First, we
captain?
need to talk about that crew discipline, because, come on, you're future police. You should have at least a 12.
I think we should just let normal dice.
Is their captain a determination they could use?
It's fine. Don't matter this. I want this to be natural.
Okay.
Okay. Final word?
Final word.
His character.
Diff 3. Okay. The Mobius class as turns up here. These raiders just nope the heck out. They time shift and leave. And they come to pick you guys up. Your life pods odds are safe. Everyone made it to the escape pods. And it is at this point
Almost
that
everyone.
Yep. The Slipnir is invited into docking to the Mobius class. They make a standard docking bay for you, and you are pulled in. You see all your friends, your comrades, rummaging around. There are some temporal emergency now out trying to get a hold of you, trying to heal some people. And there is one person. There's one person in a future Starfleet uniform that approaches you. You guys. Welcome aboard the Mariposa.
What rank is this person?
His uniform hasn't been invented yet, but you think ain't captain or equivalent.
Okay. Just know if it had the same, cues. I'm Lieutenant Commander Ross from the XO of the Svalinn. Were you able to retrieve all the crew that had abandoned ship?
We got most of the crew.
I don't suppose you were able to beam out Captain Calder before the last drive there.
It's complicated.
Boss.
How so?
we managed to find you guys as from your final log. We couldn't risk us going back any further in time, so we only barely got there. We managed to run off the Nakul before they can activate this weapon.
Well, thank you for that. That would have destroyed the starbase and 2 other Starfleet ships.
And it would have done a serious blow to the timeline. There are many great Federation allies on the other side of the Silk Road. And we're going to need them in the coming future. And it appears that the Nakul want to do anything to prevent you from finding those allies.
Well, hey, no spoilers, right?
No spoilers. But because of their intervention, we were allowed to intervene.
So, what happens now?
I suppose I suppose we'll have to reintegrate your timeline and bring you back to before the temporal incursion, and set you aboard the expedition. We will do this as subtly. Unfortunately, the record of the destruction of the Svalinn has already been recorded in history.
We'll say recorded. And where is the captain?
Meanwhile, Calder, come with me for a minute. On. Hello.
Hello.
So, above table, I still have one trapdoor. One rescue I can pull to get you out of this, but it's going to cost you.
I mean,
are you committed to your character dying in this blaze of glory?
it makes sense comparatively because of Calde's SOS. Because it makes sense with Calde's a sacrifice to save the entirety of the crew.
Okay. I am willing to roll with this as if you are, but I don't want to make you think I'm stabbing your character in the back.
No, you're not. Like, I chose to do this.
Yep.
And also, if you want, you could still bring me back as an NPC with what?
Deal with the Borg nanites.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
I might be able to bring you back. In fact,
well, more like. Because there's a second thing that I'm kind of thinking of that might bring a lot of emotional stuff.
Yep.
Like which I will talk to you again privately when it's just the 2 of us.
Yep. Because the camera's still rolling, but
yeah.
Your last memories are of ramming the ship, great fiery explosion, being sucked out into space, and suddenly you're in a blue crystal void. And there's a very familiar man standing next to you. So, it appears that you are willing to hold your ground, even unto death.
It would seem so.
sacrifice it all for the Federation, for your crew?
Yes.
And
I did a choice that would minimize the body of Federation personnel and potential citizens.
so when the chips are on the line, you made the big play. I almost hate to bring this up in your final moments, but the paperwork to make you captain was already on Nea's desk.
I could guess.
So, posthumously, snaps your fingers and a fourth pip appears on your neck. Congratulations, Captain. You saved a ship, saved the crew, saved Starbase Aegis, and saved the future of the Federation. Lesser captains haven't done that much.
I am like emotionally on this is me constantly above game to choose life or death. I don't know.
Well,
it's so tough.
Well, funny thing about being a Q is time is kind of fickle. So, if you need a moment to think about it, and we fade to black. So, we can talk about this after game without the cameras and kind of work this out throughout the week.
Yeah, I would like that.
Okay. Sound good?
Crystal.
No one knows about your conversation with Q, obviously.
Unless they see the VOD.
Unless they see the VOD, but that's their issue.
There he recorded the Svalinn.
Oh shit! Was there something else you want to say? I moved just as you said something.
It doesn't matter.
Calder.
Yeah, you're back.
Was there something else you wanted to say?
I don't know.
Okay. Nope. I kind of want to keep that music going because you guys aren't creeped out by it yet.
I was wondering why that was playing. I was silently freaking out about it.
Yes. The time captain says we had a lock on him, but in the temporal flux of the Nakul battleship, if leaving, we lost the signal.
Leaving, it got away.
We will have to check the time streams aims to verify if it actually got away, but if it did get away, it is somewhere wounded in time.
If it did get away, you need to pursue it.
Right now, our first concern is containing this temporal event.
Bullseyes.
Do you plan to contain this temporal event?
We are going to we need to put you in your escape pods next to the station, next to the expedition, so they can pick you up. Your cover story will be is that you engaged an Andalin. You found an Andalin trap. You engaged and unfortunately were outnumbered.
No.
How would that damage the timeline less?
How foolish.
Is that an actual viable enemy in this time? As the Ganymede should be telling you soon. Captain Holloway has some information on that. In the meantime, Commander Rost.
Yes, sir.
You are in charge of this crew, and you are also in charge in ensuring in their silence upon this temporal event. You make sure that it keeps it to the cover story.
Understood.
Anything else we can do for you?
I'm more curious. Can he actually order us around? He hasn't been born yet.
Do you really want to get into this?
That's a fair question.
It's just an honest question.
It's like, what's being worse than being told what to do by a baby?
No, this isn't even a baby.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying, is that it's less than a baby, because his time is wonky.
You still want me this?
This is the big question. This is the big question. How does hierarchy work in time travel? I'm gonna have to ask someone about that. Anyways.
He's at our house. Do you still want me to steal some of their tech?
And with that, after an hour or so, or not, I don't know, time is weird. They manage to fix all of you up. There's no lingering injuries on any of the crew, and they very discreetly phase you out, and you reappear on the far side of the Jovian planet. Some people in lifeboats, some people lifeboats, some people all in shuttles, the fighters in the Slipnir. And you send your distress beacon. You are picked up, brought on board, and now have time to consider what the future of yourselves, of your ship, of your crew, and of the 10th Fleet and the Federation. How each one of those small dominoes, each tiny beat of your butterfly wings echoes throughout time to great effect. Every little action you do leads to something grand and that is worth protecting. Question is, can you hold your ground? And with those dark and terrible thoughts on mind, we will end tonight's episode.